Hello? Is anybody ready? Anybody ready to cut some fabric? That's an exciting time, is it not? Is everything working? Got this going? Hey, welcome. So with the homies, back again, working on the hoodie. It's actually not a hoodie, it's a crew neck sweater. And the fabric is actually pretty lightweight, so it's not really a sweater either. So we're making a nice long sleeve shirt. And I'm seeing now, I was trying to do captions, but they're still not working here, so back to the drawing board on that, I guess. Maybe one day we may have captions. Anybody want captions? I wouldn't mind captions. I think we just get started. Pretty basic today. We just have the back piece, the front, sleeves, and then we have to cut out stuff for the ribbing. We have our collars, our cups, and a hemband, and then we're done. I think it'll be pretty quick to cut out. I don't know if I want to start construction today because I think I'll also be able to do that pretty quickly. I'm saying that all now, and then of course it'll all come crashing down. My sewing machine will explode, and then things will all just go terribly wrong. But I think I can do this pretty quickly. Pretty confident in this. So I guess we'll just get started, and I'll just go slow so that I don't run out of content to stream. Because I don't have the next project lined up, and I don't want to deal with that this week. So there's only one thing to do. We suit up. Oops. Yes. Another day, another GoPro on the head. We locked in, we strapped in, got everything ready to go. How's this view today? How low down can we see? Maybe a touch more? How's that? Good? I think so. Man, look at these nails. We need to do a little salon time because those are looking pretty rough. Pretty rough. I would do this camera, but I think I'm gonna mostly be on the ground once again today. And if we look at our ground, we have things already ready to go. I was prepared today. I've actually prepped. A world's first on Sewing with the Homies. I'm actually a little bit prepared for this. Is that not amazing? Let me just move a couple of things here, get a couple more things ready, and then we'll get cutting. It's so annoying because I see my captions on this side. I just can't get them to display on stream. Oh, something else I'll have to troubleshoot. Should I click around right now? Let me see. I want to check a couple things. Then we'll get started. Da-da-da. Let's see. Captioning. What about this? Does that do anything? Nope. That doesn't do anything either. Not even there. I don't understand technology sometimes. Okay. Well, I tried. Anywho, let's cut, shall we? Do I need to do anything else? This all seems so straightforward, so simple. Surely I'm missing something, some step. This is our fabric we're using for the main body of it. It's going to be a, this is a French terry, and it has a fleece lining on the inside. It's nice and soft, nice and fuzzy. So even though it is thinner, I think it'll be nice and cozy. And then this is like a cream colored ribbing, 100% cotton, I think. Well, not 100% cotton, but yeah, I think it'll be nice. Good contrasting things. I'll use some different color stitches here and there to get a little bit of variety going on. Hello, wife. Let me see here. All right. This just seems so simple compared to the jacket we just did. There's so many, little amount of pieces. I did wash my fabric this time, so I am prepared for that. Please congratulate me for washing my fabric. Thank you. Let me just take a moment to see all of my compliments in the chat here. Sewing with the Homies, you did so great. Sewing with the Homies, that is an expert idea to wash your fabric. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. What is wrong with this pin? Struggling to get through that. Okay, this is on the fold. And the stretch is this way. Oh yes, the expert is here. Hey RFP. How are you doing? Did you get some good progress in your coveralls? And the chair, how's the chair doing? I'm gonna be nice and responsible and pin down it's up on all these corners. So I try to get nice, clean cuts because my cutting needs all the help it can. Oh, what did you get for a 3D printer? I myself in the past have eyeballed the Creately, is that how it is said? Creately 3, I think. Some of my family have those printers and they like those quite a bit. But maybe that's a little bit too entry level for you. That seems exactly like what you need, RFB, a 3D printer. The Sovel SV08. Okay. Haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look into that. Is this your first 3D printer? You have an old one. Of course you do. Of course. You don't have antique 3D printers, right? I leave it to you to somehow figure out that, I don't know, you get your hands on the first ever 3D printer created or something. It's as old as I get. Fair enough. I'll wait to pin that down. I'll try not to waste any fabric there. Like I said, I think there isn't much to cut today, so I'll go slow so that I fill out my stream time here. Let's get rotated around. I'll move the fabric instead of moving me. That seems a little bit easier. Everything set here. Fabric is the right side facing. It's on the fold. This is the correct direction. The stretch is indeed going that way. I think we're ready. Cutting. Ah, nice. First cuts and I already missed one layer. Good start, good start. Cue the rotary cutter people coming in and saying that that wouldn't happen with rotary cutters. Although I feel like it could still happen if you don't push enough or if your cutter isn't sharp enough to get through multiple layers. I forget, RFB, are you in the rotary cutter side or on the shear side? I would guess you're a rotary cutter person. If you have to push hard, it's dull. Fair enough. I don't think, maybe that's part of my issue. I don't think I've used an actual good rotary cutter. Maybe my opinion would be different if I had a good pair or a good set. Use one when it's the best way to do it. Okay. Has its applications, that makes sense. Oh, you do use shears, okay. Or you use both, rather. All right. One piece out. Nice and easy. Just had to fix something on my screen there. Let's flip it around. You gonna go live again anytime soon, RFB? Thought you had a pretty cool stream setup going on. That's good there. Maybe next week. Cool. Well, I will keep my eye out. Nice, okay. Family of streamers, huh? I think this would be a nice, simple sweater, but I'm still thinking about how I can jazz it up a little bit. You had to rearrange your workspace to set up the printer. How much is quite a bit bigger? You have plenty of space in there too. Just shift around one or two of the sewing machines. You got room for that, right? That does sound pretty big for a 3D printer. I don't know all my printer terms, but when you're saying the size of it, is it the table that it's printing on? Is that the large piece of it? I imagine you have many things you're planning on printing with it, but do you have particular projects in mind for that new machine? Hey, Ray! Aw. Thanks, Ray. So nice to say. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Oh, what happened to that pin? Was there not a pin there? Did I just take it out? Danger, danger. Loose pin somewhere. Maybe. I don't see it. Okay. I'm gonna guess that I just got distracted by Ray's lovely message, and then I took it out and I put away the pin already. And I'm just gonna stare at the ground for every step I take. Every step I take. Oh, whoops. I'm good, Ray, thanks. I've got some snow here, so I went sledding today. Living up some old childhood memories. Alright, 2 main pieces are already out. And now we just have some sleeves. And then this will be all we need from this fabric. Then we go on to the other pieces. I mean, honestly, I think I'm gonna be able to cut everything out and finish this today. So what do we do for tomorrow? I already didn't stream on Tuesday. And I planned on doing this over 2 days, but I don't think it's gonna take 2 days at all. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous to start the jacket. I think my test jacket went fine, but I'm a little bit nervous to start that. Also, should I press this? This fabric's starting to roll a little bit here and I'm losing some of the distance that I actually need. Yeah, let me press it a little bit. RFB, yeah, that's about the only thing I'm planning on making. Is that, you know, I was looking, and I did see. Hang on, I have to plug in a couple things. Hey, that's our project. Yeah, RFB, I was looking around locally. I didn't see a deal as good as yours for the brother serger, but I did see some for sale, and it seems like it was about average for what you can find it for, unless you get a crazy deal like yours. But it was around like 200 bucks, I think. But for a serger, I still think that's pretty good. Maybe not an RFB deal, but I think that's still a pretty good deal. So I might try to look more into that. Okay, where are my edges here? Let me unroll these edges. Yeah, okay. Get some heat going on that. It looks pretty new. I think it was like pretty lightly used from the photos I saw. I didn't see any type of defects or aging signs on it. Looks pretty good, so. Yeah, I might go forward with that because I was starting to Google it a little bit too, and I saw that that one is kind of like a pretty well recommended, like beginner or entry, your first serger, I guess. So yeah, thanks for that recommendation. I will definitely be looking into that one. Let's see. Anything else to do while we're waiting for the heat? I didn't wash the ribbing, now that I think about it. Probably should have, but that's kind of the stretchy stuff anyway. So if it shrinks a little bit, that'll just be a little bit more form-fitting, so. It's fine, it's fine. This is not a test, but it's fine. Just waited till a good deal turned up. Yeah, fair enough. I also don't need it right now. I think I would like it, but I guess I don't need it. Oh, but I want it. Don't need, I won't. What end of this should I use? I'll do this side that's already all cut up. What do I do today? Do I work on this as much as I can? Potentially finish it today? It's wanting to curl it this way. Maybe I should... Woo! Maybe I should press it the other direction? Just want you to be nice and flat, please. This will also be good so I can see how this reacts to heat being applied to it. I think it'll be fine, but I haven't quite seen yet. I don't know how much pressing I'll have to do on this either. I think this pattern is pretty forgiving. And with it being a like hoodie sweater, you know, it's not too clean. And I was looking at this sweater, for example. I think the cuff here, it was obviously pressed a little bit. I think I'll go with like the unpressed cuff because then it gives a little bit more of a rounded edge like that. At least what I've seen. Ray, are you working on anything? You have any projects going on? If you're still hanging out? can't see chat right now because I'm turned around, but I will predict what's being said. Oh, cool, cool. No, I'm kidding. I'll look in a bit. It'll cut down the time it takes to make a shirt using a serger. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, because I, on the off occasion, do actually go through and do like a zigzag stitch around the edges of things, just to help from the fraying. Speaking of fraying, our good friend, the test jacket, this poor seam, may it rest in peace. I guess I could get this slightly out of the way. I did get my curtain, my backdrop curtain that I plan on putting up. Now I just need the whole assembly idea that I'm thinking of. And I hope that all works out. It's not totally necessary, but it'll kind of help make the set that I'm kind of envisioning for this. I'm like partially set up for what I want at the moment, but I want a little bit more going on with my setup. Okay, I think that will help. Yeah, we're less roly-foldy on each other, or on itself. It's out of the way, and let's go back to the ground. Fibers all over this from the laundry. Actually, probably from the ironing board now that I think about it. I need to lint roll that thing. Get the canvas off of there. Oh, I'll be dealing with the fallout of that canvas for years to come, I fear. Oh, what a fool I am. Come on, lay better. You can do this. This fabric is nice because it's very, very clear to me what is the right and wrong side because of this fleece lining. And it is so soft. I'm excited to wear this. Like I said, it's not the thickness I would want. I would want maybe a little bit more density to it. But I think the fleece is really going to make it nice and warm despite it being a little bit thinner like that. Okay, can I make the sleeve fit? Moment of truth. Yes, just. Perfect, grand, great. Just as I planned it. Where are my pins? Oh, here they are. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's only been a half hour. Okay. So we'll have everything cut out in an hour for sure. We probably just keep working on it today, don't we? Do we just finish it? But what do I do tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe I can find some fabric that I have around here that I'd want to use for this same pattern or something, or make something else quick. I have a little bit of canvas left. What if I try to like just put together a tote bag? I'll just do it blind, no pattern. I know I got sent one from you, RFB, but maybe I'll try one just to see what I can piece together. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely have enough for some type of bag. Okay, that could be fun. I've never tried to just piece together something like that. Actually, I take that back. I had some scraps one time and I just did a rough attempt at making my cat a sweater. Didn't totally work, didn't completely fit him, and I didn't really get the proportions and dimensions right to fit a cat. But it was fun to make. So yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Plus, it's Valentine's Day, so be a little bit shorter maybe. Even though we don't really do too much for Valentine's Day. Actually, don't really do anything. Thank you, capitalism. Nice tote bag, maybe with some pockets on it or something, like pockets on the side. I'll try to think of like a certain purpose I could use the bag for as well. Try to think of specific use cases. I already have a bag for my bags, but maybe I make a bag to hold the bags within the bags? Bags on bags. Oh no, but if I start using that canvas again, maybe I should wash it tonight. I don't want those fibers flying all over once again. Even though it sounds like from your experience that I saw, RFB, they still fly everywhere even when you do wash it. Can my machine handle another round of that canvas? That's another question. Not so sure about that. Oops. Sleeves out. Very good. I'm going to get a quick sip of water over here. Hydrate everybody. Okay, I think next is just cutting out the ribbing stuff, the cuffs, the neckline, and then the hemband. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Ah, and I did not lose this. As much as I thought I was going to, the little reinforcement square that's supposed to go up here. Definitely thought I was going to lose it, but I did not. Hey, Creative! Creative Fashion, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Are you being creative at the moment? I am being creative at the moment. Cutting out things for this crew neck sweater. Not a hoodie this time. But maybe I'll make a hoodie version of this tomorrow. But do I have the fabric for that? Maybe. Ooh, you know what? I don't even have to be on the ground for cutting out the stuff for the cuffs. That's exciting. Didn't even think about that. Let's just take a seat, shall we? All right, so we just have to cut out the hemband, which is cut to. Oh, probably because we do like front and back. Yep. And then we have the neckband cut on the fold. RFB, help me remember, please. Thank you. And the cuffs cut to SA. Oh, seam allowance. Right. 1/4 inch for seam allowance. Isn't that a bit much than normal? I don't think I need that much. My lines aren't, you know, the straightest, but I mean, they're not that bad. Here's the other pieces we don't need this go around. I'm not gonna put a front pocket on this, nor am I going to put a hood on it. And then I think this is like lining for the hood. Yes, hood band. So we're gonna save that for another time. But who knows, maybe if I like this enough, I will try to get some more fabric for that. Again, the only problem is I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go and get that today or tonight before tomorrow's stream. Guess it depends on what happens tomorrow. Ooh yeah, this stuff is nice and soft. I don't know if it really comes across all that much on stream, but this is a really nice cream color. But it is so soft. Love it. Okay, so this is on the fold. This is right here. That would fit pretty good there. Oh, but where do I fit this? I need 2 of those. Might have to get a little bit weird with this. I got the right amount of length, right? Surely I did. And don't call me Shirley. Let's see. There is this. Boy, I don't know, this is a little bit worrying though. That fits there. How am I supposed to get 2? There's definitely not enough to get 2 of these. What's the deal with that? Hang on, let me look at that pattern real quick. Did I read that wrong? It never goes to plan, does it? There's always something that comes up. But how? I swear that I, where is that? That I measured it properly or looked at it. Maybe it's a certain width of ribbing, but I think this seems pretty universal. Do I get creative with it? Oh, do I have different color ribbing? Hold on. But if I do have the ribbing, it's in the forbidden closet that I don't show you people. How do we get around that? How do I go into the vault without showing you the vault? Let me just look at this again. Where did I go wrong? Let's find out. Measurements and fabric requirements. Rib view. Oh no. I was looking at metric, not imperial, when I requested it. So I said 1/4 of a yard. "10 inches rib view." Is that? Something's not adding up here for me. Okay, let me brainstorm here a little bit. Let me get a little creative. Oh, RFB. I should make you a mod so you can time yourself out. Give yourself a 10-minute timeout for that one. Wait a minute. Does this work? No, that's not gonna work either. Damn it. Direction of stretch. Oh, that is like so close though. We can't really like Tetris this in here, can we? This is this giant piece. Aw, man. Why does every project that just seems so straightforward not end up being straightforward? Annoying. All right. Give me 1 second. And this is how I will, actually, put it over here so I'm not throwing you all over the room. All right, I have to get a bunch of stuff out. So, please stand by. All right, never mind. It was right there on top, right when I opened the door. My spare ribbing that I got from other projects. Easy, just like I planned it. Haha, got you. You couldn't see what was in there. Now, the question. It's totally me to do like a different mismatched color on the ribbing somewhere, whether it be around the neckband or the cuffs, like opposite color cuffs. That could be cool. The hemband itself, maybe I do half of this cream color, then half with the black that I have here. The black is slightly different, but it honestly is pretty close. So I think that'll work. I'm happy with that. We're saved, we're saved, we're saved. What? Why did this get auto-held? Oh, you used an F word RFB, so it held your message. That's fair enough. I mean, like, I've never always been one to get the exact measurements of fabric, because sometimes I like it or I use it on other projects, or I make other cuts that the pattern didn't initially call for. And, well, I guess in this case, good thing I have a backup. I didn't even think I had the auto mod stuff on, but I'll leave it to you to trip that alert. Thanks for testing an RFB. Yeah, maybe, like, look at the size of and the width of this ribbing. It would have been way better. I don't think this is a full yard, but either way, no matter what dimension I'm looking at, this is just much larger than that. So I guess this was just a very thin thing of ribbing. Maybe I did request the right amount, but it was just not the right width. That could be. Because yeah, this is huge in comparison. Okay, the neckband is supposed to be on a fold. But I have a t-shirt that I did where I did a split collar, half black and half white. Maybe I bring that back for this. Let's see, I only cut one of this, so it must be because the neckband will go like this and fold in on itself. Yeah. Gotta be. How do I want to go about this? Do we want different cuffs? Do we want different hembands? All right, let's get a little creative right on the spot. Well, I can see it. I don't need to bring it over here. Hey, Antsy. Am I new to sewing? Kind of. I'm a little bit self-taught. Actually, almost entirely self-taught, besides a couple of classes here and there. Sorry for that cable. I started in like 2021, but I have only done 10 to 15 projects probably in that time. But I know enough to put together things to make decent garments that don't completely fall apart when I'm wearing them. That's about my credentials. Welcome to the dark side. I love it. Yes, luckily I had all this equipment available to me. My lovely wife had these supplies, so I said, I'm gonna give that a go. My turn. And here we are. I'm just kind of figuring out what I want to do here because I have ribbing and I didn't get enough of it, or I just didn't realize it was the incorrect width for what it was initially calling for. So now I'm going to be doing a bit of mixing and matching. We are making this hoodie in crew neck form. We're not actually putting a hood on it. And my fabric over here is a nice black French terry. I have this cream color ribbing to put on it. And now I'm just kind of thinking about how I switch it up. There's a couple of t-shirts I have that have like different colors going on. I do a lot of color blocking with some of my other garments. So definitely in my wheelhouse to do this, but usually I have a bit of a vision on what I want to do. Well, we do have an ad coming up in a few minutes. I don't like ads, and I don't want pre-rolls when anybody comes into the stream. So the only other middle ground I have is that I have to run 3 minutes of ads every hour. So we're coming up to that, but I will wait and I'll just sit here and brainstorm during those 3 minutes. Again, sorry about that, but that's what happens when I signed the contract and signed my life away to Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. Where's this cable coming from? Hello? Why are you over here? Yeah. I'll at least do the neckband being cut out like this, and then I might do a second one on this ribbing, and then make some more cuts here and there. So we'll definitely do that. The hemband fits here, so I might as well do that. But what about my cuffs? I kind of want opposite color cuffs, could look cool. I haven't done opposite cuffs yet. But then the hemband will just kind of like disappear. Decisions. And so you got it. Thanks for your understanding. Are you, well, you said welcome to the dark side, so how long have you been sewing? If I may ask. Or do you sew? And what type of things do you sew? Tell me everything. Okay, what if I do it like this? Give a little room over here. Still not enough for the cuff. Dang. Here, tailor and seamstress. Woo! How about a trim out since you are low in fabric? All over social media. You told to come check me out. Hey! Well, thanks for checking me out. I appreciate it. Yep, we like to hang out here. I show what I'm doing in this view here, like this. And I've only been streaming for a couple months now, but I've been enjoying it. It's been a fun process to share my experience. And that's mostly what I plan on doing, is just kind of showing what I'm making for myself. So yeah, welcome. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, ads are starting in about 15 seconds. Take a little stretch break, drink some water. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Sorry for the ads. And when we're back, we'll be back for an hour. Uninterrupted entertainment, extreme sewing, coming your way, 3 minutes. Right after these commercial breaks. But what do I do? What do I do? I stretch it. Probably not what I should do, but I could stretch it. Yes? A stretch. You can cut the black, then cut a strip of cream, stitch them to each other's side, and fold in the cuff. Yeah. You know what? I should have used that time. I think you're back, but give me 1 second. I want to grab a couple of my shirts again and show you. Berry Dust! Welcome, welcome! I'm doing well, how are you? Happy Thursday. How was your week? Mine was pretty good. Auntie, this is one of my other ones I made before. So this is like one of my first shirts actually, but I just got a little funky with it and yeah, just did the neckline like that. And then I do random bits of color here and there like that. So I was thinking about doing maybe a collar again similar to that. Although I have to warn you about one thing, Auntie. You're seems in a tailor, you say. I don't really do things how you're supposed to, and I usually eyeball things. So this collar was totally eyeballed, both on measurements, and I didn't plan for any seam allowance or anything. I cut it after the fact. And that's typically what I end up doing is like, I'll cut out the main construction and then I'll think of something afterwards. And then I'll make cuts where cuts weren't previously. And I'll just eyeball a seam allowance. And usually it works out. But yeah, pretty basic. That's one of the ones I've made in the past. Fair enough. Sorry to hear about that, Fairy Dust. Well, the week's almost over, and you're getting through it, so best of luck to you, best wishes, and we all have that time. That's okay. Let me get my gear strapped back on again, mount back up. Thank you, Auntie. I do like your idea. And I'm gonna keep thinking about that. I did think of something when we were gone on our little commercial break there. Again, sorry about that, but we are good for another hour. So what I was thinking in kind of visualizing here was that I unfold my ribbing here. I'll use the rest of that later. But I make one hemband with this. I make one cuff here. And then on the bottom here, I'll still make the neckband like this. So I'll fold it over and then still have this on the fold like I need to. But then the rest, I think I'll take off of this. So then the second hemband will be on this. Second cuff will be on this. And then I think I'll maybe do a second neckband, and maybe I'll do what you're talking about. I'm thinking about either doing, I don't know how a visit would be, but it could be kind of cool. Oh wait, it just says cut one. So I think this is being folded. So maybe Yeah, I would either make the cut where the fold is supposed to go, or I make it, yeah, I'm not sure. I do think I want to try this though. I think the hembands probably meet at the hip, right? But what if I rotated that? Where are these being added on? Sew the hemband on the sweatshirt, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Sew the short ends of the neck together, yep. Whoops. If the direction of the stretch, oh, never mind, that is that way. Okay, that's right, that's right. That's also right. Yes, so when you fold it, the cream will trim the black. Yeah. Well, we'll wait on the neckband, but I do think I like that idea. And I think I see what you're saying. Thanks for the suggestion, Nancy. Nancy, I like that name. Are you Nancy? Nancy? Put it on this side. Sometimes. Someone calls the nerves. Yes, for sure. Very relaxing thing to do until your machine blows up or issues start to happen. Although these days, I don't know, I would get a little bit stressed out when issues would occur, but I don't know, I guess I still do. But at the same time, I think I've definitely gotten much better at just going with any issues, and if I sew something wrong and I have to seam rip it, well, just have to seam rip. Easy enough. I like having issues in my work. I usually leave some stuff in. I have some other shirts where my cuffs are inside out sometimes, or I don't know, things that might be falling apart in places, but I just leave it. Gives it character. Even more one of a kind than it already is. Speaking of one of a kind, do I have any markings on this one? Not really. I like to sign my work. I usually add my initials to the end of the piece when I'm done working on it. I need to double check if I still have white thread. I want to use both here, black and white, on the opposite pieces, just to give a little more color pops here and there. Come on, pin down, stop wiggling around. There we go. You follow me here. Thanks. Yes, I also stream to YouTube. Same name. I don't really do as much over there, and I don't have as much of a following over there. Not that I even have a following here. I mean, I have a good amount of lovely people that come in and check in. Thank you to all of you. But yeah, definitely much more quiet over on the U side. I don't really have social media set up. I do have an Instagram account that I'll probably plan on posting like my finished projects and maybe like posting when I'm going live and stuff. But I'm not really in a big hurry for that. just these two here, I think. Yeah. You follow me on YouTube. Thank you. If you're on desktop, maybe it's also on mobile, it shows somewhere, but there should be a link to it somewhere down here. Should see a little YouTube link there, I think. All right, we're committing with this. We're doing it. We're going. No turning back now. Don't stop me now. Ouch. So much nicer than crawling around on the ground. Oh, but what deception! My title is talking about me crawling on the ground, and now look at me. I'm not crawling. Lying and deceiving. Let's see, it has been an hour and 15. What's my handle on YouTube? Should still be sewing with the homies. I think all one word. Should be. Oh, were you trying to send a link, RFP? I think I need, I think I have it disabled, but I think I need a way to permit somebody to send links for a little bit. Because I've seen it be done, I just don't know if that's an option somewhere. I'm gonna guess you try to link my YouTube though, potentially. That or you're just gonna show me something. But if you did, thank you for trying. Cool, okay. Got those two out. Let's get a little fold here so that we can get our neckband out of this. Should be able to get it right here. Perfect. Fair enough? Nope. A little bit more. On the fold. It's a mod thing, okay. Yes. I am there. I get a couple of views on my YouTube once in a while, but I don't know, as much as I spend time on YouTube, I never really watch YouTube lives. Or like search for channels on YouTube as I do on Twitch. And it's not as like simple to categorize things, you know? On Twitch, you can just go to the Makers and Crafting area and then look specifically for sewing things, look at tags. Whereas on YouTube, I don't know. Not as simple to come across my channel. Carol's Sewing Corner. Nice. I will check that out. And Ansi2001 on Instagram and TikTok. Very nice. I am not on TikTok, actually. But I will find you on Instagram and YouTube. What type of things do you upload? Your own projects? Do you have like your own patterns or anything do you work on, or what type of like content do you make? Great. You had a sewing business for 12 years. Wow. Now it's all about me. Good for you. That's awesome. Do I want the reinforcement to be the cream color as well? I think so. Let's do it. You give help and tips to the community. Amazing. Stay here all the time, please. No, I'm kidding. Everybody's so helpful in this community. I do love the sewing community. It's a great place to be. Sure you do, RFB. Sure you do. No, you are helpful. There's just a wall of sarcasm that you have to get over to get to that help. But it is valuable help. What? You heard about me yesterday. That's awesome. Well, yes, it is great to meet you, Nancy. Thanks so much for coming to check me out. And yeah, I will definitely be looking for your stuff afterwards. I'll look back at the chat to make sure I get the right name and everything, but I think I can remember all that. And yeah, see what type of stuff you're making. What type of things do you sew for yourself nowadays? Now that it's all for you. Square that off a little bit more. Actually. Let me get that. Come on. Little corner. Stay where you need to be. There we go. I feel like here, a rotary cutter could be nice. It's just so small. And the fabric is just shifting all over. I could have pinned it more. I'll pin it one more time, actually. Auntie Carol. Amazing. You only went live here once. Ah. Why don't you go live here more often? You could do both, you know, too, if you, I guess, do you go live or do you do like pre-recorded stuff? Do you like record and then upload? A little bit more. Nice. Got a little triangle out of that. Perfect. I'll keep that somewhat pinned just so I don't lose that. Or think it's a piece of scrap. Okay, now I think I'm done with this. You don't know? Well, you should. I think you should give it a try. And there are ways to go live on multiple platforms at once, as I'm doing right now. That should be something else you can look into. Because once you get it set up, all you have to do is just click live on both things and then you're there. So from my thought, or from my point of view, I think, why not go live in multiple places if you can? Just gives more opportunity for people to find you. No, I am using, it's a little bit more a setup involved, but it's honestly still pretty straightforward and there's plenty of YouTube videos out for it. But it is called Multi-Stream RCMP, I think. And it's like a free download. And if do you use OBS to stream? I guess that should be one thing I clarify, but yes, I use OBS when I stream, which is also free. And within that, there's a plugin. And that's what's allowing me to do the multi-streaming as I'm doing right now. But I got installed, I followed like a little YouTube guide to get it set up. Took a little bit of finagling, but now I'm live on multiple places. So I do recommend. I'm not an expert on it, but I can maybe send you some references or some examples, or share some sources with you so you can check it out. Actually, give me 1 second. I think I can send links in my own chat. Yes, okay. So here's this, and then you'll try. Good for you. I think this will work. That's the actual source for it. And that's like the actual just like homepage. Most of it's in Japanese. There's some reviews in there, so you can just at least see the name. It's multiple RTMP outputs plugin. And then if you take that and you just search for that with like guide or something, multiple RTMP guide, I'm sure you'll find something. So check that out. That's what I use. It's free. It's been working great. I haven't had any issues with it. Again, it took a little bit to get set up, but then once you get it, you're kind of set. Yeah, no worries. Happy to help where I can. Still definitely learning on my sewing experience, but I'm a bit of a computer nerd, so I was just combining two of my hobbies, computers and sewing. Which I always say is kind of funny because I started sewing because I wanted a hobby away from technology, something to like use my hands and not be staring at a screen all the time. Now look at me. Does it use any extra bandwidth? I guess that is the other thing. It does take a little bit more bandwidth for like internet speeds and everything. So you might want to do like a little bit of testing to see how your internet handles it. But I haven't noticed any issues myself. But I do have pretty fast internet. Where have I been cutting from this? Where's a good part to cut here? Looks like I've made some cuts here. We'll work down here. How different is this as far as like the ribbing pattern goes? Not that different. Great. Angel Sews, hey, how are you? I saw you live yesterday, 2 days ago, but I was unfortunately busy and I couldn't tune in. I think you were doing some fabric shopping again? Are we starting a new project? Or we just needed to pick up some notions or something? Also, hope you're feeling better, Angel. I'm throwing all the questions at you. Tell me everything. How have you been? Web Diva. Hey! Welcome in. How are you? the Web Diva, yeah. Welcome to the stream. We are working on making this hoodie over here. But I also have to keep prefacing, I'm not making the hood portion, I'm just making a crew neck sweater. But here, we show things in this way. You see what I'm doing. Live action POV, first person view. You see all the fun, excited things that are happening on the sewing machine. You can see when my bobbin casing rips itself out and I miss a stitch, or you see it all. How fun. I am currently doing a little bit of customization to this. The fabric that we're doing the crew neck out of is a little bit of a thinner fabric here, but it is a nice French terry and has a nice fleece lining on the inside. So excited for that nice fuzzy feeling. And the ribbing that I'm using for it, so like for the things on the cuffs and everything, is this nice cream color. But I didn't get enough of the ribbing. I didn't get enough of this stuff. So I had to think on my feet. And I think what I'm gonna end up doing is something a little bit similar to a shirt I've made in the past. This is one of my first shirts I've made, but I made the collar two-tone, kind of like that. So I think I might end up doing something similar here. And yes, it is about the same colors as this. I kind of have like one color palette that I've been making my garments out of. Eventually, I'll start making stuff with different colors, different fabrics. But for now, nope. You're great. Amazing. Loving the headcam. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay. Back to work. Back to work, everyone. Great to have you here, Web Diva. Hope you're having a great... Well, you said you're great. So I'm glad to hear you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day myself. My weekend has started. I'm not working tomorrow. I usually stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I might be able to finish this sweater today, but I think I might actually call it somewhat soon. I'm still gonna do some cutting here and I might start the construction, but if I finish this today, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, so I'm trying to go a little bit slow with this because I don't want to start a new project tomorrow. I don't have the fabric or anything ready. Last couple of streams, I've been working on a jacket, and it was doing we're doing a test pattern. We finished that, and it looks a little bit like that. And it's behind me over there. I made it out of canvas material. And it was just a test. I just wanted to see how it went before I got the finished fabric, because all of that fabric is pretty expensive. It's like an outerwear, like shell canvas type thing. Coated twill, I think is what it calls for. But yeah, have not found good prices for that. Oh, music's still going, okay. All right. So yeah, I think what I'm going to end up doing is having a bit of a two-tone cuff thing going on. One cuff will be black, one cuff will be cream. Getting a little swanky with it. Is that swanky? I don't know. That might not be. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know if it's swanky. I do strive for some swankiness though. I think it's a good life lesson. Always have a little bit of swank. Okay, let's see. That's the other cuff. Oh no! Oh, Angel, you didn't change your title. Okay. Well, what were you working on stream? Doing much better though. Finished your dress this weekend. Nice. Then cutting out your first pair of jeans. Ooh, ooh, good luck. Looking forward to seeing that. Is Carmen live? What's Carmen doing? Hang on. I gotta see this. I keep getting myself distracted. What's happening over here? Can I do this without? Yeah. I'm just gonna take a little peek. We're just gonna look over here. Oh, of course she has ads going on. She's making a list. What is this list? I don't even know what she's up to. Carmen's so funny. Very kind, very nice. She's given me a good amount of shoutouts before, so really appreciate Carmen. If you're in both chats over there, tell her I said thank you. Tell her I said hi. And tell her that I was spying on her while I'm streaming over here. Creating a website class? Carmen's creating a website class. She's doing a class on how to make the websites? What? But why? Educating people so they can like make it for their business or something? That sounds like something she would do. Oh, Carmen. Alright. Organizing things a little bit here. Okay, so I'm also gonna make a second... Oh, I need 2 headbands, and I did one in this. I'm gonna do one here as well. I don't know how this will work out, but I'm going to give it a go. See what it looks like at least. If I don't like it, then maybe I'll just go back and get more ribbing for the same color and get the correct amount this time. But maybe we'll love it. We'll see. Ooh. I've never done a raid before. Maybe if Carmen's still live once I'm stopping, I can do a little raid. That'd be fun. I think I procrastinated the perfect amount. I'm gonna cut this stuff out. It's been an hour and a half. Maybe I'll stop. Let's see. I'm having a good time. And I always enjoy streaming. But I want to have enough for tomorrow, you know? And I'm afraid if I get sewing that it just won't stop and then I'll black out and then I'll wake up and my sweater's done. I'm kind of in that mode with my sojo where I start and I don't like to stop. But I'm happy to be in that type of mode. Quitting our website class in Canva. Okay. Nice. You know, honestly, maybe I need to attend that class. If you are chatting over there, can you ask her what's the cost for enrollment into this class? What's the tuition to join Carmen College? The lines on this don't totally line up with the end. As in, I don't know if I totally follow the grain line, but oh well. Close enough. You won't notice, will you? Surely not. Cool. Okay. I think I am done with all this ribbing. So I can get this out of here. Great. Toss you over to the side for now. Okay, I think I'll just do a little like brainstorming planning here real quick. Maybe look through the patterns, see what's coming up next, and then maybe we'll end up calling it. But Angel did just get here. And we are hanging out. And we are having a good time. So maybe we do keep sewing. Oh, I only got one neckband. I want to get another neckband, just in case. Because I might do a little two-tone thing on the neckband like I did. Ribbon, come back. Oh no, I'm getting a little pile of fabric on that table back there. From my other recent projects. Ugh. That's the one issue with sewing and all this fabric. You just so easily get into a mess with all of your project scraps all over the place. Okay, so we need to do this on the fold. So let's get a little fold. There's selvage here, right? Yeah. Do I want to include that selvage edge? Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Get it nice and flat now. Oh, well, I folded it enough that I won't even cut the selvage, so I guess that works out. I guess we're not using the selvage, never mind. I've seen more and more people, well actually all the time, I mostly see people using clips. I don't know if I would like the clips, but it seems like they'd be quicker. Because, you know, in this instance, just be like, boom, boom, done. What do you use to pin down your stuff? Sometimes I use ramekins, just as weights. Most of the time I use pins. But I've never tried clips. Any clippers in the pack? Did my music stop? I think so. One moment. Cool. You lost your internet connection. Oh no. You use both RFB. Just different applications, different uses, I guess. Nancy, do you have like some crazy weather going on, or? May I also call you Auntie? Auntie C? Carol, maybe? Whatever you prefer. You let me know what I call you. Am I doing my final jacket? Angel, I should, but I'm nervous. I thought the test jacket went fine, but I'm just nervous about that jacket. I didn't do the snaps on it. There's a couple of things that didn't totally turn out, and I don't know how to fix them. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm thinking about procrastinating and just saying, hey, I like this hoodie so much. How about we not do the jacket? How about instead we just do another hoodie? Or maybe I could just take some tips from Terrence and just make some headbands. Maybe I'll try some Terrence headbands instead of making the jacket. What about that? Wouldn't that be fun? Huh? Everyone? Right? So I don't have to do the jacket, right? Please? I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I think I know the fabric I want to use for the jacket. I think I went okay. And I think the issues that I had, I could probably iron out. I just, I don't know. This is a nice breather though. This is way easier, much nicer to work on. I've got all the fabric cut out today. Only took an hour and a half, and I dilly-dallied for plenty of time. Messed around and did some brainstorming once I realized I didn't have enough ribbing. But yeah, I probably should get back to that, shouldn't I? Oh boy, Terrence. Well, why do you say, oh boy, Terrence? Yes, all great content creators, and yeah, been lovely here. Angel likes to hang out here, I think, once in a while, and so does Terrence. So yeah, I still haven't yet caught Angel live. I'm still trying to get there for one of those live streams, but I've definitely hung out with Terrence in his streams a good amount of times. But Angel, I did see you have your VODs up, and I did get to check those out. Very cool. Love the setup. It does kind of look like, with your camera angle when I saw you sewing, it looks like you're kind of in a really cool cave with your backdrop. But I actually love that. Looks like a bit of a medieval cave going on. But I don't have a cool backdrop like that. I just have a boring closet space that nobody is allowed to look in. You believe in me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Truly the king of social media. Absolutely. Take notes from Terrence, that's for sure. Terrence also gave me plenty of shout outs, so again, thank you, thank you, thank you. As Terrence says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Terrence, for the shout out. It's a cool stone wall, I like it. It makes for a great backdrop, you know. I'm like looking to set up a curtain and everything so I can get more of a backdrop going on. Not over here, but behind me over that way, so I can kind of like enclose my space. And I'm gonna take this camera and put it more over here in front of me so that there's like two cameras going two ways. But I want to have a little bit of a backdrop that way first. I don't have a cool stone wall. Okay, so this is the front. Let's beat this fabric. And the hemband, I guess I'll show you what I'm looking at. So this is the front with the black. And then there is this hemband. Fair enough. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is the other band here. So have them meet like that. Where do they attach? I was just thinking about this. If I end up doing two-tone or like mixing the colors of the hemband to show it, I was thinking about doing in the center, but would it be a little bit weird if I had like a hemband right in the center down low like that? I don't know if I'd really want to I don't know. I feel like that's a little low to like bring attention to. Would that be weird? Could be. But if I do it at the hips, then it would just be one color on the front and then one color on the back, which also could be kind of cool. And I think that'd add more character to the back if it was a different color back there. But I'm still bringing attention down to the hemband. Ah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's the hemband that we're just deciding to figure out later. The cuffs, though, that will be cool. We'll just have to decide what side is the cream color and what side we do black. I think I do more with my right arm. So that one, that cuff has more potential to get dirty and stuff on it. So maybe I do it on the left side. And then we'll do this on the right side. So then, something like that. Yeah? Okay, okay. Brainstorming, we're getting things pieced together. And then Carol, Auntie C, Auntie, you're saying that we're going to take our neckband and are you saying sew together like this? No, 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 no. We don't want it like that because I guess I could do it like that. Wait, like this? Essentially like a right side's facing thing, so then... But we'd still have to fold it. How would I do that? I had a vision for this, but now I'm kind of forgetting what I was thinking for it. The other thing I was thinking is it was just two-tone like that, and then it would be folded. And then I would just have it meet somewhere like that. That would maybe be something I'd do at the center, like this one. Do the same with the band. I was talking about the cuff. Oh, you're talking about doing it on the cuff like that. Oh. But should I not do one color on one side and one on the other? So if we have the cuff here though, instead I would just like cut down the middle, sew one side to it, and then I'd have like half and half, and then they'd both be two-tone? Is that kind of what you're thinking? Carol, why don't you just come over, help me, and sew this for me and show me what you're thinking. Sew them together. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just come on over for a visit. I'll pop in some popcorn or some pizza or something. We'll have a nice little pizza party. We'll put this together how we're thinking. And then we'll have a nice sweater. Yeah, do I want to do this again? Or do I want to do it that way? Have it... I think so. I think that's pretty cool. How do you join the pizza party? Sorry, what do you mean? On here? It's not like the others. That's kind of common theme for me. Yeah, do I need anything else here? I'm kind of just moving stuff around at this point. I don't know if I'm gonna actually work on anything more today. I think I have my vision, but I think I'm gonna wait to actually put it all together. give myself a fresh sewing brain so that I'm ready to go. Make less errors than usual, which is always preferred. I think we might do that. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup. Curious asparagus. Welcome in. Do you like asparagus? How curious are you? We're making this hoodie over here. How long have I been making sewing machines? I'm not making sewing machines, but I am making things in the sewing machine. But my good old sewing machine here, my good old brother. Hey brother. It does alright for me. But I got this thing from Costco, I think. Costco, right? Yeah, Costco. It's a good entry sewing machine. Not really doing everything I need to these days. Oh, did I take my machine apart the other day? Yeah, I mean, yeah, kinda. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It was a gift from my brother. Thanks, brother. Yeah, you know what? I think we do a little bit of cleanup, and then we'll resume this tomorrow. Anybody gonna be here tomorrow? Anybody have any Friday plans? Oh, it is Valentine's Day, isn't it? Anybody doing anything for Valentine's Day? I usually don't do much. You're making a dress for tomorrow. Nice. It is such a nice gift. I have such a generous brother. Although I don't like the fact that the brother put their name brother on it. It just says brother there. Why couldn't it have said my name? Why not brother? Or why brother? Who knows? Curious about anything else, asparagus? Any other curiosities? Trying to think of anything else I needed to do here, but I think we kind of did it. Oh, well, you know, ads are supposed to run in 4 minutes. I mean, we could let ads run one time, right? We are almost there. You guys like to watch ads, don't you? Ads are fun to watch. We all like ads. I actually kind of want to raid Carmen. If is Carmen still live, or is somebody else live? Who all is live right now? Let me take a look. I don't even know how to raid somebody. I haven't done it yet, but I think that might be something we do. I'll just sit down here. Hi everyone. I'm just using a computer. Don't mind me. Oh, I'm a little bit outside. Hey, I'm gonna take this off because it's not the most comfortable thing to wear. You just type raid. What? That's it? That's easy. Oh wait, I think ads are starting. Sorry. 3 minutes. Are you still in ads? Am I just here by myself? All by myself. Are they still live? What's... They haven't even started? What? Oh, they say they start in 45 seconds. So I've just been sitting here doing nothing. Okay, my bad. Well, we're not gonna run them. I think we're just gonna go ahead and raid Carmen there. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in today. And we'll be back tomorrow to work on the sweater. So, hope you have a great night. And yeah, I guess I forgot about that. The countdown timer is just about to start, so I think I'm gonna try it beforehand. Does this work? Let's see. Maybe see you tomorrow? Let's find out. Yeah, it's working. Nice. Bye, Web Diva. Have a good night. Thank you, Angel. Thanks for hanging out. RFB, thanks for hanging out. Everybody else, Ancy, Carol, great to meet you. Ads are starting, so I'm gonna take you over there. Bye, everyone.